Yeah, hi there. How are you guys doing? I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-Step System to Pass the TOEFL IBT. Today, I want to talk about TOEFL IBT speaking. And many of you want to get a score of 26 points or higher. And you already know that when you're doing speaking, for the TOEFL IBT, you will be evaluated in 3 specific areas. One is delivery. Number 2 is called language use. And then number 3 is called topic development. Now today, I want to talk about language use. Language use really refers to 2 things. It's looking at how you're using your vocabulary and also your grammar. Now you got to think about really 2 things here. You want to be using a combination of basic and advanced vocabulary and grammar. This is very important. Now, what I want to demonstrate to you today is to give you some ideas on how you can create some more advanced type sentence structures which can help you in both your speaking and your writing. All right, so I'm going to give you a sample sentence here. Okay, so in focusing around language use, I'll give you 2 sentences here for a minute. Now, you might want to write these down yourself and you can practice with me. So I might say, I'm going to say, Michael teaches TOEFL prep classes daily here. That would be my first sentence. My second sentence is, Michael is a resident of California. So we have these 2 sentences here. Now, the question is, in order to make the sentence a little bit more advanced, I'm going to show you kind of a trick. Now, first of all, Michael teaches TOEFL prep classes daily. Michael is a resident of California. These 2 sentences are not very advanced because basically I'm using 2 different independent clauses. In order to do better on TOEFL speaking and TOEFL writing, you want to combine these 2 sentences. Right? So then, in order to combine these sentences, you have to determine which sentence is most or least important. So for the purposes of the video, I'm going to make the first sentence here. This becomes my main idea. And then the second sentence becomes my support idea here. So now I want to combine these sentences. Now in order to do that, right, what I'm going to do here is to get rid of, I'm going to get rid of the word Michael here. And instead of using Michael, I'm going to use the word who. Right? So now I can give you, let's say, example A. I'll give you example A sentence. So then I could say Michael, comma, who is a resident of California, and then we'll say teaches TOEFL prep classes daily. So, and what I did here is I took the second sentence and I have turned it into an adjective clause by saying who is a resident of California. This particular adjective clause It's not really necessary to the meaning of the subject. That's why I'm putting commas in here. So I'm saying Michael, comma, and then California, comma. So that's example A. Now, this example, it's more advanced than having two separate sentences. This is going to be better for your TOEFL speaking and your TOEFL writing. However, I'm going to show you another sentence which is even better than that. So the next thing is, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of a couple of words here. This one, who, and then is. And then I say Michael, comma, a resident of California, comma, teaches TOEFL prep classes daily. This is another way that we can express this idea. So we can call this one example B. Do you understand this one? So instead of using the adjective clause, we have reduced the adjective clause to what's called an appositive. An appositive is a noun phrase that's used to modify another noun phrase. Now, the last example I want to show you, I'm going to call it example C. I'm going to make some slight changes to the sentence, so pay attention. So in this case, I'm going to get rid of Michael here, and I'm going to start the sentence as a resident. So I will say here, a resident of California, and then I put Michael here. So let's check this out. A resident of California, comma, Michael teaches TOEFL prep classes daily. And guess what? Example C is the most advanced of the different sentences that I just showed you in this video. So what can you learn? What you can learn through this video is during your TOEFL speaking and your TOEFL writing, it's important that you combine many of those independent clauses, combine them, right? So that way you can use either adjective clauses, you can also use what's called appositives to modify the noun phrase. And as you can see here, the appositive can occur directly before or after the noun that it modifies. So I hope in the conclusion of this video that you will have some good ideas on how you can create a little bit better sentence variety for your TOEFL speaking and your TOEFL writing. All right, so for more information, you can go to my website at onlinetoeflcourse.com.